Chris Hemsworth is a more stoic demeanor.
No, Hemsworth need to look like he just finished bathing, like come out from the river kind. Wow, then very handsome.
The river. Just finished bathing by the river.
Big 1 to 4. It's good to be in Singapore. This is the SG Draft Podcast. I'm your host, Media Long, and welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast presented by the Chit Podcast Network. And for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a bunch of Singaporeans that are striving for
Perfection! It's me! I'm perfect. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Wrong draft, lah. It's not song's draft.
No. If you really want to hear like the song about perfection, right? You all watch wrestling, right? Dolph Ziggler's original theme song is called I Am Perfection.
For a wrestler that is quite
not-
mediocre.
I am perfection.
He's perfect at being mediocre.
Ironically enough, right, this is my transition. Once again, I'm joined by three perfectly average individuals. I'm joined by the drafting crew. How is everyone doing? Everyone doing well? Ready for this?
I'm good.
Ready.
Are you excited to be drafting a perfect human, a perfect man?
It's me.
Carrot cake I ate, right, and the butterfly, it just feels like it's going to come back out.
It was a bit hard to pick because like the subcategories, like I'm number one for most of them.
If there was a subcategory called confidence, right, you would definitely you're eligible. Eligible drafting. If you listen to Brendan's jargon, and also if you've seen the thumbnail, you'll know that this week we're going to be drafting and creating the perfect man. And the reason why is because this week was our fan-voted draft topic. You guys picked this option out of the other options that we proposed, which was first world problems, worst occupations, and complaints. Somehow you guys wanted this one. This topic came from Jing Yong, because Jing Yong was the one that thought of this idea. He brought it up in our group chat. Jing Yong, actually, why did you sort of like come up with this idea?
I was thinking through past ideas. Then Eldad brought up another similar draft, but it's for another topic. So then it crossed my mind, actually we can build the perfect man, like in terms of background, in terms of like how he look, in terms of how he think, this kind of thing. I
mean, like, joking aside, I mean, Brendan, you keep saying you're a perfect human. But as imperfect humans, I think we often dream about having, perfection or being God-given skill in like one certain field.
I think about like, wow, why did God spend so much time on me? It's so unfair to the people out there in the world.
I knew you were going to say that.
But should be told, then you always think about like, what if someone has like had it all, like who is smart and also who has a good background,
Even though there are people that we feel are close to perfect, there's still imperfections in everybody lah. So I think this will be a fun topic that we can do to go and create the perfect human man. But before we do that, we're going to dive into last week's draft. We're going to talk a bit about that, which was creating a fantasy army draft. I won on paper, but the real winner is everyone who got to witness the first pick. I think it's the most shocking.
Yeah, more so than Tobey Maguire. And which is also him. Which is also Paul.
Yeah. There are some drafts, right? He's like, really very on, right? But then once in a while, he'll have like a very goofy draft.
Especially when he's the first pick, I feel.
No. When he's the first pick, right? He's a disaster.
Yeah. He cracks under pressure. No.
I think
I was trying to make sense of why he did that. So I'm trying to you meant like, like the guy in Hacksaw Ridge or don't know what. Yeah.
I was in disbelief that in that category, like one-man army category.
my one-man army cannot hold gun, doesn't fight. He saves lives.
And the thing that I think that really killed me, right, was the fact that I think he could have picked this as the last pick. But like,
No one picked it.
I was like, yeah. Overall, I thought it was a fun draft. See, Brendan, which team do you vote for? Do you remember?
Team 2. Team 2.
You voted for my team. Thank you very much. Yeah. Why did you vote for my team?
I thought it was like a very well-rounded team.
A lot of my, what I thought good picks, like John Wick, all this, I was like, yeah, this one would be damn good pick. Then you're like, oh, no guns. I'm like, oh, no guns? Oh, you John Wick without his guns, that's a dog.
I see you can still pick him, but he cannot use guns lah. He'll be using like knives or
And he's great at knives also.
He can use anything lah. He can use a Bible, he can use a book.
He used a pencil. Yeah, he used a pencil. His famous story is
I'm literally wearing a shirt now.
With a pencil. The John Wick one.
Just a pencil. Do you regret not taking Joan of Arc also?
Yeah, I regret not, because Joan of Arc wasn't on my list. I panicked when all my real people were picked. Then I'm like, oh, I don't have like
Fictional
one-man army anymore, because my one-man army all like the fictional characters, like John Wick lah, then what, Rambo lah, all this. That one all the movies, one person clear everything one. Then I realized, wow, like Rambo, like, wow, without his gun, what can he do?
But you ended up second, so I think you're fine. Right? I was more disappointed that I ended up like third.
Yeah, I thought you had a good team also. But that's the thing that we also that I feel is a flaw in our voting system, right? Is that all the times that we vote first, but technically, like, you can be the last place one, right? But you might have been second in a lot of people's minds. Do you know what I mean? Like, you might have been
yes.
Yeah.
Team 4. Yeah, I thought Team 4 was a very solid team also. There's one with Caesar, right? Is it Caesar?
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Caesar and Altair.
I thought it was quite a fun draft. It was the funniest moment that I've had in a draft war, but I died lah. We're going to move over to this week's draft, which is creating the perfect man. There are 5 subcategories that we have. First off is looks. Next is the physique. And then the IQ, the charm, and a special skill. We have to pick people each category, so you can't say like I want a chisel. Don't know. You can't describe the thing. You have to pick a person. But besides that, you guys got any questions or queries?
Real life people, not fictional characters, right?
Real life people, yeah. Because
Real life people.
Oh no,
yeah,
you just cancelled my picks.
Skills we can describe, right?
Yes. You have to pick like this person's skill.
Some sort of ability that they have, right?
Yeah, ability or a skill that they have.
This person is like in a movie acted by somebody.
It cannot be a fictional character, lah.
Yeah, it cannot be a fictional. It has to be a real human.
But does it? Can I choose a past person? This person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to pick? I think if you want to pick like let's say for instance a certain physique, right? You can specify which movie the physique.
But for skills cannot lah. But skills we cannot say like this person's skill in this movie. You cannot, right?
No.
What's a charm?
How charming is the person? Charisma. I think it's more of an EQ thing. So it's like we have IQ, we have physique. But the charm is more like the EQ lah.
Last question.
Okay.
If we pick one person, right, does it mean that he can be picked for anyone else's other category?
No, I think can.
Can, right? But for that specific category, cannot no longer pick that lah. Right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. I'm not just.
Next up, okay, Jin Yong, you won the small wins draft. You have to use your advantage here or next week. Do you want to use your advantage here?
No. After you say cannot pick fictional character, I don't want to use really.
Use my advantage here. Okay, I put our rest of our names in the spin the wheel. I'm red color, Elder is black, Brendan is blue, and then Jin Yong is green. Okay, I'm going to spin the wheel now. It is... Oh, ironically enough, it's Jin Yong. Jin Yong, what position would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I will go 4th.
Oh, okay. Nice. Picking 4th. Okay, next up. It is L. L, what position would you like? 1, 2, 3. Second, okay. There's myself and Brandon. It is me.
Not big money.
I want this guy's face, man. I'll pick first.
Okay.
The draft order will be myself first, and then after Eldad second, Brandon third, and then Jin Yong fourth. You'll get back to back to end off the first round. Okay, boys. It's time to create the perfect human. Let's get right into the draft. Alright, with the first official pick in the Creating a Perfect Man draft, it's been a while since I picked first. My definition of what a perfect looking human should look like, right, is a combination of very defined features and very masculine face. And I would like someone that is like conventionally attractive. And I think what better person to pick as a conventionally attractive person than a superhero. He's the most famous face of a superhero. I'm going to pick Superman. I'm going to pick Henry Cavill's face.
Henry!
The looks of Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Was he on you
He
guys'
wa-
board?
Yeah, of course. One of the reasons why he's famous is because like he was avoided for a lot of roles because he was too handsome, like too definedly handsome. Yeah.
The thing is that with Henry Cavill, right, in particular, I feel that he balances the like he's a pretty boy, but he's also got this masculine face, where it's like got very handsome male features, but it's like in a way that he can also pull off rugged. He can also pull off like different kind of looks. One thing that I really factored in, right, is the fact that he's also known for being someone that is big or being someone that is like of a bigger frame, right? I don't want to have a face, right, that is like very good looking but will look weird on a very, very different kind of body. Because I know that he already has a big build. He will look fine if I put him on another person's big build lah. So he won the Most Handsome Man in the World award in 2022. And I think also a lot of people can agree that he is conventionally attractive lah. Now you are up next. Who are you going to take?
Okay, since
In what category?
Mia took a superhero, right, in the physique category. I'm also going to take a superhero in the physique category.
Mine's the looks category.
Looks.
Oh, looks category, right?
Looks.
I'm going to take the God of Thunder, Mr. Chris Hemsworth.
Mr. Hemsworth.
The only guy to get 4 independent movies.
Yeah, the only MCU character.
But guys, I ask you a question, right? Like comparing Henry Cavill, right? Chris Hemsworth is has a bit more of like a more stoic demeanor. Like he's a bit
more
like,
countryside feel lah.
Yeah, something on it. Like I don't know how to explain.
No, Hemsworth need to look like he just finished bathing, like come out from the river kind. Wow, then very handsome.
The river. Just finished bathing by the river. Yeah, I'm guessing that's where Chris Hemsworth bathe at in Australia.
You don't have to see some scenes of him like wet or like after taking.
No, his hair wet. His hair wet.
Whoa, wait, what is this? Yeah, why? Where is this going?
I honestly think Chris Hemsworth. I think that Chris Hemsworth suits a more rugged vibes. Like he cannot, like, if he doesn't shave, then he has a beard.
Yeah.
He actually looks better. I feel like he looks better, but compared to Henry Cavill is like has to be clean. He with a beard, he looks a bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No, and when I usually think of Chris Hemsworth, right, it's usually with the beard, not the clean shaven one.
Yeah, it has to be with a beard.
I mean, to be honest, when everyone thinks of Chris Hemsworth, they think of Thor.
Thor. Yeah, they think of Thor.
By no means is he like not good looking. I just think that he's not the first person I think of when I think of looks. Like,
I know
looks lah. But other things, yes. But like the looks, not so much.
Yep.
All right. Next up, Brandon. After Chris Hemsworth is taken for looks, what are you going to take next?
I'm going to pick something different. I'm going to pick charm to be a bit more charming.
Oh, nice.
To be a bit more charming. And I feel like, especially in the past, right, when I've always had this question, like, you know, when you prefer looks, right, do you prefer like someone like Henry Cavill but then there are a lot of girls, right, who prefer this guy who doesn't look at all handsome, you know, but it's like, it's not really that funny, but it's very quirky, it's just very charming. Yeah, so my first pick is Johnny Depp.
For the charm.
Because it's always him and one other actor. It's him and one other actor, right? That a lot of girls, they think they are very sexy, right? But they are not handsome. Their physiques are not the best. But somehow or another, they're just that charming to get the
ladies.
vibe. They get the ladies. Yeah.
Especially, I think like especially when you watch the trials and stuff, right? He comes off very like innocent in a way. Yeah,
no, and very loving. It's like he makes like something so serious, right? It seems very like you know, like you fall in love with him even more. Like, oh, this person's so likable. You cannot believe that this person. It will be a major twist in the end. It's like, I did it. No, like, wow. Squid Game.
Squid Game. Yes, yeah. But I do think, right, when he was younger, he was very good looking. Like younger lah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. As in, like, towards the end, especially now, right? He did look. I mean, he put on weight and stuff
rugged,
like that. Yeah, a bit more rugged. But he's always had that like rugged feel to him lah, or like a bit like quirky, artistic vibe. Yeah. I think that Savage like poster like perfectly embodies.
Oh yes.
Like, emo rock.
Yeah. With a guitar, that's all I need in the desert.
Ji Yong, any of our picks ended up being your picks or no?
For different category, yes. But for Brandon's pick, I have a different first pick. So I'm very excited he never picked my pick.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Ji Yong, you're up next. You go back to back. What are you going to take?
Okay. I'm going to pick Charm.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
going to pick
Oh.
the guy that always roasts his own wife on Twitter.
Oh, this is a good pick. This is a good
I'm
pick.
going to pick Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, it's a very, very good pick. It's a very, very good pick. My first choice for Charm.
And then I realized how funny he was until I watched Deadpool. Then I'm like, is he putting on the act or is this how he is in real life?
No, that's really how he is.
Yeah, really. Then I'm like, I was watching his interviews like, wow, this is really how he is.
He can't help himself, no. It's like he's really just like that, like very sarcastic the whole time, not serious.
Yeah, asshole.
Yeah, keep trolling the wife. Yeah, that's who he is. Brandon loves him. This guy.
I love him. I love his relationship with his wife. I love how he loves his daughters. I love like their entire relationship. If they ever break up, I really lose faith in all love in Hollywood. Like, his place sucks.
But I think also like he's like a genuinely nice guy.
Yes.
That's the difference. Like if when you watch like the Welcome to Wrestling, right, you can see his actual character, right? He's actually a very nice person.
I like him. Honestly, he was my number one pick for Charm, right? But after what I thought about it, right, I think the reason why I didn't pick him, right, is because I felt he's very charming to guys. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Like guys would love. He's like a perfect bro kind of guy, like the kind of guy that you always want to have around. And of course, there are a lot of girls who, of course, would love this kind of character. But there will be a lot of girls who like cannot get serious. like, can you for once stop me a sarcastic comment? Like,
Yeah, it does feel like he can't turn it off. Like.
Yes.
You need to be serious. Then it's like, just be serious. He's a good pick, man. Ryan Reynolds, he can't help it. Can't help but love the guy. Okay, Ji Yong, your next pick, what are you going to take?
I'm going to pick physique because for me, physically, what am I trying to say? For me personally, this is one of my more difficult picks because I don't really look at a guy physique when I watch shows, unless I watch sports. I'm going to go physique Jason Momoa.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Jason Momoa. Like, he's naturally already very big. It's like he doesn't need to go and eat more to go and put on weight or anything that. Yeah, he's like, I think he's born like already quite a big person. And then after that, I think Aquaman and maybe Hercules it's like he really toned out his body to be that sort of like thick frame.
Game of Thrones also. Game of Thrones, he had a very short period. Yeah, I think for Momoa, right, he's one of the rare few actors I see that he looks more comfortable without any shirt on.
He looks like he'll be weird if he has a shirt on.
Yeah. He looks like he's wearing a shirt. Sorry. This is the only actor that will trump over Chris Hemsworth in terms of the looks coming out of the water. Correct.
Yeah.
Now you
Aquaman. I get that.
Yeah, I get that.
Anyway, I got this description because in ancient China they have this thing called the four beauties ma. So one of them, which is Yang Guifei, the concubine of the 5th emperor of the Tang dynasty, right? She's known for being very beautiful after she takes a bath. Fat by today's standards, but beautiful after taking a bath.
But I think if physique, right, is one of the like more famous physiques that we have. Jason Momoa. All right, interesting. Brandon, you're up next. What are you going to take?
I'm going to pick a special skills.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I don't know how to choose a person, right?
Oh man,
That
the problem.
Yeah, because the thing is,
maybe you can say I can help you find a person.
Yeah. I want the person, because the thing is, I know someone who can speak the most languages. Someone who can speak like multiple languages, a linguist. Yeah. No, that's the reason why in Limitless, you know Limitless, the movie.
Yeah.
When Bradley Cooper, like when he picked up French or when he picked up Chinese, and when he spoke it in the restaurant, or when he knows that's what's your mother tongue, right? Then he speaks it. It's a lot more sexier because like you straight away feel that he straight away breaks that first layer. You know, like it makes you feel so much more closer. The person who on Guinness Book can speak the person, but the thing is, on the image he looks like weird.
Yeah, I don't know who his face.
Yeah, that's why I said you have to.
I would say that guy's ability to speak multiple languages. I would say like that.
Or do you think that should I put like there's this famous TikToker that can speak a lot of languages? Do you think it makes more sense because he's more popular for speaking more languages? Right. I would think would that be better?
Is he Xiaoma?
Oh my gosh, yes, Selma! It's Selma! I was thinking of Selma. Yeah. I think that's better lah. Selma, the ability to speak multiple languages. Yeah.
Okay. Xiaoma, ability
Not only
to
speak
speak
Chinese and English, right? He will
he can speak
go learn a new language.
New language, yeah. He can speak
from like people like Nigerian, this kind of thing, yeah.
He's the one that like goes to like the
Chinese restaurant, then after he pretends that he to order.
Yeah. I know what's the word for this. They call it polyglot.
Polyglot, yeah, polyglot.
Xiaoma's ability to speak multiple languages. Okay, Eldad, you're up next. What are you going to take?
I'm going to take a charm.
Oh, the charm.
Yes, I'm going to take the charm of the People's Champ.
Oh, good pick.
The People's Champ.
The smack talking, the jabroni eating, the Dwayne the Rock
Johnson.
If you smell, yeah, Brandon, go ahead.
I was just going to say, right, but for this charm, right, what you think is is something similar to? It's like we all love him, like me, you, we all love him, right? But because we are all guys. The thing is, he was on my list as well. But the thing is, because he's such a likable character, he's really such a likable character, and I feel it's lovable. And he has that charm. To be the People's Champ means the people must love you. But then I'm like thinking, but is it because I'm a guy? Like, girls like the.
Honestly, right? Like, I don't really categorize it whether it's like guy or girl, right? It's his ability to make people like laugh.
True.
Draw people.
True people. Yes.
So
true.
It's not really more towards like his comebacks are strong and everything like that, right? But he naturally exudes a charisma, right? Where it's like when you see The Rock, right, you'll be like.
But I do agree with Brandon, right? There's a tinge of like he's a guy's guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
a tinge.
Yeah, he may not necessarily be like the females like
top choice.
Charmer.
Yeah. Charm. Yeah. So yeah, in my top, I only picked 4 options for this thing, so I still think it's a good pick. All right, I'm up next. Everyone took a charm, so I'm not going to take charm until the end. I will now take. Okay, I'll take the physique first. I thought I'm quite shocked, right, that Eldad you did not take the physique to match the face. Because I think that this guy has the best physique, right? I'm taking Chris Hemsworth's physique.
Yeah. I was like thinking, really, Chris Hemsworth, the main thing about him, right, that he's like more so than his face would be his physique. Yeah.
It's not just together. I feel that like Henry Cavill, right? He's got a very nice physique, but in a way, his limbs aren't very long. So it looks like he got very, very gigantic, like very chunky looking arms. So at times he can look like a bit like a T-Rex. He's not 100% proportional, right? But if you look at Chris Hemsworth, right, I feel when I look at him, right, okay, he got nice long arms. He's like got a long torso. That sort of like very nicely proportionate body lah. And then also the fact that he's tall. So he's like about 1.9 meters, which is like the ideal height for a man. About 6'3", 6'4". Yeah. And then I saw there's a TikTok, right, where they're asking like how you rate this guy's body out of 10, right? They didn't show the face. Immediately they show the body, right? Isn't that Chris Hemsworth's body? They immediately
everybody know, yeah. From the scene, from the most recent The Love and Thunder scene, yeah.
Where the
clothes all come off,
It's like it's not like a bodybuilder like that type of thing. And it's like I feel that if he go on a diet to bulk up, he can be bigger, and at the same time also if he want to lean out, right, he can also be lean out. So it's like that in between nice sort of like physical body lah.
He was my top 2.
Oh, your top 2. Eldad, why did you take him for your physique? Or in fact, there's another physique.
Right, like there's a person whose physique I like a bit more.
I think I know who you'll take that will go back to you lah. It's just that I think that the fact that you already picked Chris Hemsworth for the face, right?
I know what you mean. But just that it's because like later.
Yeah, later. All right. Next up, I'm gonna pick the IQ part.
No.
Yeah. First up, I feel that there are a lot of people that are like smart, but I want someone that is like can encapsulate a lot of different areas of smart. So I'm gonna pick Leonardo da Vinci. So it's a bit different from like picking like a pure mathematician or whatever. Like it's because
pure genius kind of thing.
Yeah. The thing is that Da Vinci, right, he has a 200 IQ, which is like higher than a lot of famous people that I think will be picked later lah. Even though he was someone that was gifted in science, so he helped with anatomy, discovery of like what's that, solar energy, warfare designs, creation, stuff like that, right? He's also very gifted in art. So it's like he did the Mona Lisa. He's also able to do like the Last Supper. He has a mindset that was very fearless. So he was a fearless inventor in the way that he would like go and try like, okay, I'm going to make the first plane. And then he himself will go and test out a lot of things. Jin Yong, we have considered him as your pick.
Yes, he's on my list.
Yeah, he's one of my list. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. I'm happy to take Leonardo da Vinci. Eldad, you're up next. What are you going to take?
I'm going to take the brain.
Oh, the brain. Yes. IQ.
The brain.
And to be honest, right, like I really like the businessman brain.
I'm
going to take the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to take Mark Cuban's brain.
Mark Cuban. This is a good pick. Yeah.
Because I mean, you have a billionaire's brain. And if you watch Shark Tank, right, the way he analyzes everything, the way he can find and pinpoint his arguments, right, to churn out the proper business proposal that is fair to everybody, right, or at least he sounds fair to people, right, even though it's more advantageous to him, right. It's actually very smart.
Yes, but I must say, right, that I think what made him successful is not so much his brain. I feel it's more his EQ. His like ability to go and
to be
his sales. He's incredible at sales. Yeah, that's why there's a lot of people. I recently just was watching him that someone just asking if you have only $500 in your bank and a phone, like what will you do next? Then he said the first thing he will do is join a sales job because he knows that's what he's incredible at. How charming that's why I say he's a bit charming. The way he's smart, the way he absorbs knowledge, of course. But it's like everything together. It's just he's an incredible salesman. Yeah.
To be able to do sales, right, your brain has to function at a certain level where you're thinking a few steps ahead of everybody. So
Thanks.
At the end of the day, right, your brain has to think at a quick step.
But I think that's more of a EQ skill. Because EQ is also still part of the brain, ma. Because like, for instance, right, if I were to ask Mark Cuban, can you go and fix this thing? Or like, can you go and solve this thing, right? He's not IQ like that level.
I know what you mean, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I think like it's still a valid pick. He's not by any means a dumb person. He's a very, very smart person. Like but I feel that it's more limited to business smart. Brandon, you're up next. What are you going to take?
I'm going to pick the physique.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I don't know how it all matches, but I feel like every time it's going to look weird for you guys on the photo, but I really like this guy's physique. And I feel like he has the most like round-rounded and most toned physique that I'm picking Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, nice.
And for someone, he was very popular for a viral post that went live, right? There's this girl that posted, right, a photo of Michael B. Jordan in the movie, right? Yeah. Then she clenched her teeth so hard that she broke her retainers. Then it went viral. Then in the end, Michael B. Jordan went to text her like, "Hey, so sorry to hear about your retainers. Can I get you a new one?"
The charming.
This guy. He's good,
This guy. But he got a nice, like, how to say, lean figure. Like, lean.
Yes.
Also, like, wow, yeah. I felt like he really sculpted. Like, you can see, like, very, very fine, like, edges on the shoulders and then the back and stuff like that. Yep.
The one that I felt like that I don't know why, right? I felt I didn't really like Creed as much, right, as when he was in Black Panther too.
I was very disturbed by all the dots on his body. Like, I don't know, I just keep wanting to like.
No, but if you remove the dots, right? Like the one thing about Michael B. Jordan's physique, right, in Black Panther was the shoulders.
And the chest. The shoulders and chest. Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan. Actually, everyone took except L. Okay, so we leave out that part. Okay, Jin Yong, you're up next. You got back to back. What are you gonna take?
I'm gonna pick a special skill first.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I'm gonna pick fight like Bruce Lee.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Where did that come from?
that smart, how to say? That smart feel like, oh, you all acknowledge my choice.
I must be like the water. I am like the water.
I actually have a shirt of that, Think like water, be water.
Yeah, think like water, be the water.
Be the water.
Famed for his ability to fight.
Yep.
What's the fighting style called again? What's that?
I have no idea. Don't know what Kido. Something Kido one.
Yeah.
Top Kido, is it?
Wing Chun?
Wing Chun, right?
Chun.
No,
No,
Wing Chun is his...
No, he's not. Yeah, he's Shifu. Yeah, he's his founder, the base lah. Yeah, but
Hapkido.
Jeet Kune Do.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes. Jeet Kune Do.
Kundo.
He's honestly the first practitioner of mixed martial art in the way that he would take different things
Mix
from different
things,
arts. Yeah.
The Hong Kong people made a 50 episode series about his life, ma. So I also learned that he's actually not a stupid person. He's actually quite smart. He went all the way to uni, right? Actually did a paper on philosophy and then sort of found his martial art, like, how to say, he sort of founded his own martial art when he was doing his philosophy paper. Then he did halfway, then he quit and said, I'm going to start my own martial art school.
The reason why he's successful, right, is because he's a combination of the fact that he is like, yes, he's a gifted martial artist, but it's also because he can articulate himself well.
Correct.
He mixes the charisma part and he can encapsulate that. He knows how to sell himself also. So he's definitely smart lah. Yeah, high EQ person also. And I think a founder for martial arts lah. A lot of people are iconic figure as well. Jingo, what are you going to take after your special skill?
I'm going to pick my IQ first before I forget.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pick this person that is so important, right? In Big Bang Theory, Sheldon had to ask for his permission before he married his
Oh, I like that.
Hawking.
Good pick,
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking. Yeah.
I think in terms of relatability and in terms of like, if I say this name, people know who this person is. I think Stephen Hawking is one of them. I have another pick here that if nobody pick, I'm going to say later. But of course, in terms of other things, he wasn't really that adapted lah, because like his personal life was quite messy. He had muscle degenerative disease also. But I think in terms of thinkers, in terms of advancing in the field of theoretical physics or whatever that physics is called.
Quantum physics.
I think he did a lot of contribution to that field.
Like space and time, general relativity, radiation and quantum effects. So, yeah, which is very in-depth sort of like topics.
His bestseller is called A Brief History of Time. I tried to read the book, not brief at all. I give up after like 10 pages.
Yeah, it's like, I will not waste my time reading this book. Put it one side. His IQ, right, was actually not as high as a lot of people know.
Yes,
it's just that I think he's very good in this like one field. I think it's like 160, which is still very high for a person lah. But it's not like the 200 level. But
it's not the highest recorded lah. Not even the top 10 highest recorded.
Yeah, but I mean, he's definitely a genius lah in his own field. In this field, we cannot deny that he's a genius lah. After that, what are you going to take, Brandon?
All right. I shall pick the IQ as well.
Nice.
And this person is someone with a high IQ, and I was surprised that this person had such a high IQ of 210. And I'm pretty sure that, especially if you're talking about one specific category, same as Jin, right? You confirm know his name, and I believe everybody knows his name. It's William Shakespeare.
Good.
Yeah.
Very, very good pick. This is a very, very
William
good
Shakespeare.
Underrated pick.
Yeah, because how many, like all his drama lasted throughout time, right? And it became like great movies,
Yeah. Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth.
So many. Midsummer's Country.
Othello.
To this day, like people use his books and use his playwright in for plays as well. So he's an English poet and playwright that produced 38 plays, 154 sonnets, and of course like many of other poems. Like I think his plays was like translated to every single language or every major living language in the world.
Yeah. You say it once, right? Everyone knows that. Oh yeah, Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. Don't even need his first name. Shakespeare. Wow.
He's also not just a pioneer for English. He's a pioneer for literature itself.
Oh yes.
Like modern literature and everything, and also playwright and everything like that. Because like even to this day, right, people still put on his plays. Like they still do Romeo and Juliet, they still do Macbeth, they still do Midsummer Night's Dream and everything.
He's a great pick, very underrated pick. William Shakespeare. And I think it pairs well with your special skill, the Xiao Ma's ability.
Xiao Ma. I can speak. Where art thou? 你在哪里? Yeah. 你在哪里? Juliet. Juliet. 你在哪里? Juliet.
Oh dear. Okay, I'll take your arm next. What are you going to take?
Like traits like ruthlessness or determination be considered skill?
I think I'm fine with it actually.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I don't mind.
Passion.
Then I would. I was thinking. I would like the determination of Tom Brady.
Oh, determination of Tom Brady. Interesting.
Nice. Actually, that's
your
not
skill,
a bad pick. Yeah, that's not a bad skill.
No, because honestly, right, like if you know Tom Brady's story, right, and where he came from and how he became like from the guy that everybody discounted, right, to where he actually ended up, it takes a lot of like his determination and his mindset is like crazy one.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah,
I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it.
In fact, if you listen to some of his not even like his NFL like pro colleagues, it's like his high school friends. They all will tell you that since high school, right, he will like, hey, never mind, I pick like 52nd or don't know what pick, never mind one. He said, I'll get my chance, then I'll prove it. And then I'll hold the spot. He wasn't the fastest, he cannot throw the furthest, cannot. It's not even the best in anything, but yeah, when he go on the field, he just lead the team to victory.
The biggest limitation, right, of Tom Brady was his physique, like his physical abilities, right? If you can, I mean, if you're creating the perfect person, if you compare that with his like mental capacity and determination, right? I mean, like,
mental strength,
it's like you'll be unanimously the greatest American footballer to ever play, lah. Now it's like, now he's already the greatest American football player, but then now it wouldn't even be in the discussion. Could be argued greatest athlete ever, lah. I'm guessing, Brandon, you have picked this. It's like, who's that?
Hey, I know who is he. Not well.
If there's a match that Brandon wants to watch to get into NFL, right, can watch the which year's Super Bowl was it? The one that they came back from 27-3 down against Atlanta.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will use it, right. If anybody wants to watch NFL, right, watch that Super Bowl.
Yeah, watch
the Falcons versus the Patriots one. Just watch that Super Bowl.
28-3. In my honorable mentions, right, I'll say that there was there's someone else that I also considered for the exact same sort of thing, lah.
Okay. I think I might know.
I think I know
who I think is more famous for and more ruthless.
Yeah. I think I know who is it.
I know
who it is also.
Yes. Okay. I'm up next. I have to take the charm and also the special skill. Charm. This is a tough one. I am very in between two people. I think one is more of a ladies' man, and I think one is more of a guy's pick. So,
me that think about our voters. What's their demographic? More males or more females?
I'm gonna pick this because I feel that my wife, right, her crush is this person, and even though
I know who is it.
Okay, this guy is also a superhero. And I think that this guy is incredibly charming and incredibly funny. Marvel character, and I'm picking Robert Downey Jr.
There we go.
Yeah,
this was the other guy who I say that I was saying just now that when girls like this person, right, these people, right, they don't. It's like they're not the most handsome. They're not the most. They have the best physique.
But they are extremely charming.
Really charming. Yeah. So this was the other person I was saying that it's always these two, Johnny Depp and Robert Downey Jr. And for most guys, right, would never understand like why would this person be your guy crush?
But he's very like how to say captivating, and it's like a combination of quirkiness and humor.
And the fact that he gets so intense so fast, you know, like he can do both. Yeah.
And I think no one else could play Iron Man until this day. It just has to be him. Yeah. I think we touched on this during the Oppenheimer review. We saw that like the Google search, that one with Christopher Nolan. You watch that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like a clown for the whole thing. I think like Christopher Nolan cannot control himself. I love this guy, Robert Downey Jr. Easy pick for me. Next up is special skill. I really was torn between, do I want to take this athlete or do I want to pick this person? Because this athlete, right, is more of a like, oh, this is like such a cool thing. But this skill, right, is something that I've wanted all my life. Yeah. And I think I'm going to cave into my desires, right? I want John Mayer's music ability.
Oh my gosh, John!
Yeah.
That is
it's a guy pick. Yes,
it's a guy pick.
I don't care.
I love it.
I think if you're going for the votes, you have chosen a different musician.
No. Those people, right, that know John Mayer's ability, right, they'll be like, oh yeah, that guy is like sick. Because
Sick.
he's so good, right, at guitar. And the fact that it's like Eric Clapton, all this, right, they're just saying like, he's a genius and he's like, he doesn't even know that he's a genius, lor. Like, he's like, yeah, everyone that watches him play, right, knows that he's like, oh, he's a freak of nature guitarist. And he can do some techniques with his hand and the acoustic guitar, right? That until now, I still cannot play. Like, I've been playing for so long, right? I still can't figure out how he plays the guitar stuff. And on top of that, I think Brandon, we talked about this before, right?
So many times,
skills,
yeah.
Right, the guitar skills, right, are for the guys.
Guys,
But
yes,
singing
and the
ability
voice, yeah.
Girls.
His voice is for the girls. In the end, at the start he was still quite hard, like he wasn't that confident. He wasn't that arrogant. But then after once he got that confidence, even more so, like people love that confidence. Yeah.
And one more thing, right, about John Mayer that I love is that he's very fearless in what genre he wants to try. So he's done like he started off with pop. Then after that, he has an iconic blues album in Continuum. It's like just an awesome blues album. Then after that, he went to more like a country feel. He's also done like 80s album, went back to pop and stuff like that. So in a way, I think music ability countered with the fact that he's tried and tested so many different genres, right? Yeah, very happy to take John Mayer's music.
Writing songs also. Wow.
Great songwriter, and I think the greatest guitarist alive. Ji Yong, you have another musician in mind, lah.
Yes. But I have to admit, I don't follow musicians like and their ability to write songs that closely. I listen to songs I like, then I put in my playlist. Yeah, so maybe this other person later, honorable mentions I say, right, you all think like, this one just pretty boy, do nothing one.
Okay, no, you know what? We'll leave it to the honorable mentions and then we'll judge it then. Yeah, so I think that's very fair. All right, Eldad, your last one. You have to take the physique. What are you going to take?
Okay. The reason why I didn't pick the one that Media picked, right, is literally because, right, this guy to me has always had a physique, right, that is like, to me is ideal.
I already put his name down.
You're right.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler.
Oh, okay, I'm picking out.
He's a wrestler, right? I'm going to pick Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Wow.
No, honestly. Like, no, because he's taller than Chris Hemsworth, his arms are long. His body is very proportionate.
Yes, he has a nice physique. I would say. But I don't think that many people know Randy Orton, the voters.
No, I know, that's fine. This one is just a pick that I think to me.
Wow, he looks fit, man.
No, he's fit. I mean,
he's fit.
Yeah, he's definitely fit lah. Yeah. It's just not as well known as the other picks that you could have taken. You know what I mean?
If this is my Desmond Doss,
voices in my head.
If this is my Desmond Doss pick, right, then I'm fine with it.
Desmond Doss pick.
Okay, Eldad, after seeing him, his body, it's not that far off. Not that far off. It's not that bad of a pick, honestly. I mean, Desmond Doss is still,
No, it's not bad. It's not a bad pick. It's not a bad pick. Yeah.
It's just a bit. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, there are a lot of people with nice bodies, but the reason why it's like they are voted the best bodies is because they are famous for having that body. You know, it's like everybody knows. Like, you look at the photo, you say, "Oh shit, this is Chris Hemsworth. This is Michael." Yeah.
It's the type of thing you have to see to understand.
You see the body.
I agree.
You have to see to understand.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Next up, Brandon, your last one. You have to pick the looks. What are you going to take?
I feel you know who I'm going to pick. I don't think you know.
I know who.
I feel like you don't know.
Okay, let's go.
I feel that you have to pay tribute to like, we can't pick looks, right? Especially if you don't pick this year's most handsome man alive, voted 2023, and he's someone from BTS. BTS Army.
Okay, go ahead, my friend.
It's V by Kim Tae-hyun.
Kim Tae-hyun.
Yeah. Because, like, honestly, he's not my first pick. Like, as in, he wouldn't have been my first pick, but I felt like, honestly, he's too popular of a pick, and like, most of the girls and most of the my friends who are armies, they buy the sticker to put behind the EZ-Link card. I'm just like,
No, but the thing is that it's because of the jawline.
Yeah, no, and he's really very good looking.
He's really very good looking.
He's really very good looking. His jawline, his nose, his eyes. It's like really plastic surgery at its best, lah. But hey, no shitting on my own pics. No.
You're the one who shared your own pic to me.
That's I say my own pics.
You know, there was one year, I forget who hosted the Golden Globes or the Emmys, right? Then I remember Ricky Gervais, he just went and said, "Oh, you look at all your pretty and handsome people, all the advancements in medical technology." I think
Ricky Gervais. I remember. You know what? I can see it. Overall, the package, I see it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine him on a Michael B. Jordan sort of physique.
Yeah, because it's not too bulky. Yeah, it's not too bulky. Yeah.
This is a good pick. All right. The last pick, Jin Yong, you have to take the looks. Yeah, looks. Who are you going to take?
Wow, this is a bit difficult. Too many people pick. I think I will pick. Oh my god. Okay, now I have to pick him. I'll pick Brad Pitt lah.
Yeah, it's a good pick. Don't worry. It's a good pick.
That was
yeah.
my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I cannot choose someone too like 粉嫩. I don't know what is it called in English, like too pretty boy, pretty girl, because I think my body and my fight, right? If you pick someone too pretty boy, it will look very weird. So I have to look for something more in between. So I'm picking Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Okay, it leans more towards pretty boy. That sort of like but it's not really like full all the way because we've seen him do like rugged stuff lah. So yeah.
Yeah.
And he can pull off different physiques. So it's like you can see him like lean out in Fight Club, or you want to see him bulk up in like Troy. Like he can do both lah. So yeah.
He also
very
opened
nice.
a production company that helped produce indie films. Some of the indie films he produced is actually quite nice.
I'm just curious, right? You know Brad Pitt, the face he's got a really very good looking face, right? Which version of Brad Pitt do you think is the best? Like the most handsome?
Good question.
Tough, no, I feel like for boyish handsome, right?
Is it Meet Joe Black?
Meet Joe Black, yes.
To me, that's his best looking. He's really oh my god, this guy is like really damn good looking.
But that's very boyish. You get what I mean? It's like young and handsome. Then Troy is rugged and handsome. Yeah,
rugged and handsome.
I prefer his later roles, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and the films before that. Because I preferred him when he...
That's Lao handsome. That's Lao handsome.
Lao handsome, yeah.
Yeah, like Ad Astra and
Lao handsome.
Lao handsome, yeah. Other which version do you think is the best? Please don't tell me you pick like what the burn after reading or like...
I like that Ocean's 12 Mr. and Mrs. Smith period.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was when he became a bit more like more mature, a bit more mature already.
Before the divorce lah.
He did the shave head look.
Yes. The shave head looks. He looked damn good in that.
The Ocean's 12 look lah. Ocean's 12 and the Mr. and Mrs. Smith one.
That's the end of draft. I'm going to read off the teams, and then after we're going to honorable mentions, we can go honorable mentions by category. For myself, my looks is Henry Cavill, physique is Chris Hemsworth, the brain is Leonardo da Vinci, the charm is Robert Downey Jr., and the special skill is John Mayer's music ability. For Eldad, the looks is Chris Hemsworth, the physique is Randy Orton, the brain is Mark Cuban, the charm is The Rock, and the skill is the determination of Tom Brady. For Brandon, the looks is Kim Tae-hoon V. The physique is Michael B. Jordan. The IQ is William Shakespeare. The charm is Johnny Depp, and the special skill is Selma. Using multiple languages.
His YouTube channel is Xiaoma NYC.
NYC, yeah. Shout out Selma NYC. And then for Jin Yong looks, for Jin Yong, right? Looks is Brad Pitt. The physique is Jason Momoa. The charm is Ryan Reynolds. The IQ is Stephen Hawking, and the special skill is fighting like Bruce Lee. All right, now let's go into the honorable mentions. Let's go by looks first. You guys got. Let's rattle them off quick.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes.
He's good looking. I had Matt Bomber. Do you know the white collar guy? That guy good looking, man.
I had Timothy Chalamet. Yes.
Shamalama.
The guy.
Shamalala.
What the hell?
Try again, Brendan.
Timothy Chalamet.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Leonardo.
Oh, yeah, Ryan Gosling. Oh.
Leonardo. Young Leonardo.
Young
Yeah,
Leonardo.
young
Yes,
Leo.
yes.
Young
I
Leo.
agree.
Young Denzel. Young Denzel.
Young Denzel.
Young
If you're
Denzel,
going
okay.
like way back, right? Like James
Yeah.
Dean when he was young.
Oh, James Dean.
Marlon Brando when he was young. Clint Eastwood when he was young. And then also Elvis
Oh.
Presley when he was young. Like all these were like they
Oh.
were like really good looking
Yeah,
people.
very handsome.
Yeah.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, Idris Elba. Good looking man. Really good looking.
If you old man is George Clooney.
Yeah,
Oh.
good looking also. Yeah, good looking.
Yeah,
But in
yeah.
a
Classic look.
yeah, he's the guy right that I don't find is that good looking, but a lot of girls find good looking. I also think Richard Gere when he was young. I thought Richard Gere. Was
Oh,
really
Richard Gere. Yes, Richard Gere.
no, but let's go physique first. Physique.
Oh,
I'm surprised no
Hugh
one picked Chris
Jackman.
Evans.
Yeah. Honestly,
Hugh Jackman and Chris
yeah,
Evans.
Yes, both of them, especially Chris Evans. I wanted to pick the
Captain America,
scene
brother.
when he came out. Yeah, Captain America when he just came out of it. Oh wow, that scene.
He really looked right. Like they really put the superhero into him. That's how good that's how good his body was, no? Like yeah.
Yeah. That's why they say
Wolverine was a good one,
that scene, right? It wasn't staged. The girl actually, the actress actually really was a bit lost in the physique
First time
and
seeing his
went to touch. Yeah, went to touch. Like, oh, can I? Then like, oh.
Yeah, the Haley Atwell, right? I remember.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman's also a good one. Wolverine.
Yeah.
Especially Wolverine Origins one.
Wolverine,
The worst movie but
oh.
best physique.
Yeah.
Gerard
Ryan
Butler.
Gosling. Oh, Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Yes,
300, man.
yes.
Gerard
Yeah,
Butler.
short, yeah.
Ryan Gosling in Crazy Stupid Love. Mm.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Nice lean physique. After physique, let's go into the charm. Yeah. Ryan Gosling is the last one that I did. Right?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling is charming in a not so loud way. It's like he's very says things that are funny lah.
Unassuming lah.
Yeah, unassumingly funny. Yeah.
But
Quite
I had
charming.
more. I had a bit more athletes. Like I was thinking, like Daniel Ricciardo.
Daniel Ricciardo's
Oh.
charming.
The comedic capability.
yes,
Then Roy
yes.
Keane.
Yeah, Roy Keane's also.
Roy
Roy Keane's
Keane.
funny also.
Oh, Roy Keane.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really very funny.
Dry
Yeah.
humor. Very, very,
I thought Matthew McConaughey would be a very charming person as well. Yeah.
The other
McConaughey,
Matthew,
right?
none of us picked. I'm quite surprised. Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Matthew
Oh,
Perry,
R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, man. Matthew Perry. This is a good one. Okay. Let's go to IQ. I mean, like the obvious ones are like Albert Einstein. Nikola Tesla.
The Tesla.
Yeah. There's a few picks that you wanted to say.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I really want to pick him also because I felt that he's a good balance of someone who knows how to make his IQ like relatable and funny. And
How to
it's a
speak
very
about the things that
yes, correct.
I do find
Because-
there are times where he talks over the host.
Yeah.
Correct,
Because
correct,
he is that
Enthusiastic.
passionate.
enthusiastic. Yeah, correct.
Would you have taken Steve Jobs?
Oh,
I feel that's more
good
EQ.
question.
Yeah, and I feel
brain
like
savvy.
because that's not really IQ. But I can understand why you think. But I feel like the reason why when you're creating a perfect man, right? These are people who are very business smart. They are. It's like if you're picking Steve Jobs, it's like you're saying you pick Bill Gates. But IQ is like someone who's like intelligence, like makes you look sexy. But it's not just on one thing. It's like your overall intelligence. Like you're so smart that like it becomes like because you know everything. Then it's very appealing to people. When people go to you
But I don't know.
because
Like, I
you know
find that being
everything.
too smart also can get to a point where it's annoying.
Yeah, no,
Or like-
but ideally, right, the perfect man should have a
Yeah,
have a
but that's why
high
your
IQ.
charm,
I
yeah,
agree.
your
The charm
most
is the one
IQ,
that
right?
that
Your
keeps
charm is the
together,
one
yeah.
that prevents you from
That's a fair
oversharing.
point. That's a fair
Yeah,
point.
because
Yeah.
your IQ and charm is different. Charm is where your EQ comes to play, where you're using your EQ to like I may not be the smartest. It's like some people say I may not be the smartest, but the charming people live over. But imagine you're both super smart and super charming. It's just like I know when to say the right things and know when not to say the right things, and I have all these intellectual things in my mind already. But which is
I agree.
crazy. Perfect man.
Perfect man.
Thanks.
Another high IQ person, Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk is like he's the one that he put like the business brain and the IQ like put it together.
Yeah,
together.
Yeah. Where it's like he didn't like really smart.
But sometimes he says the stupidest things, so man, that's why I don't think he.
that's why he's not eligible for EQ.
Yeah.
IQ.
Yeah. He also got high IQ lah. Okay, last one is special skill. Any more random special skills? I think the one that I was omitting is Michael Jordan. yeah, more ruthless and more. Yeah, lah, but it can come off in a bit like pretentious way, lah, or like ego. Yeah.
I was thinking of like saxophone. Some people who play the saxophone and yeah.
Kenny G.
Sex appeal, is it?
Sexy people. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But and also sex appeal. No.
Leonard.
Lenny. Yes. And I also want to pick people who are super like great with animals. You know, people who love for animals. Because people
Milan.
always Caesar Milan right there. I can whisper to your dog.
There are people that will say, I don't know you, but my dog or my pet likes you, so I will like you.
Okay.
Yeah, I like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also put Freddie Mercury's singing ability.
Showmanship.
And showmanship. Yeah, that's another thing.
Then also got like the songwriting ability of Charlie Puth.
Oh yes, that's who I was referring to. Yes.
That's
put,
it for me though.
I put the cooking ability of Gordon Ramsay.
That's
that's
actually
a
not
good
bad.
one.
Go on. Okay, any more last ones before we wrap
I
it up?
got 3.
Okay.
My first one was I wanted a good negotiating power. That means the ability to negotiate. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was one. The second was
Mark Cuban would have been
presence.
good for that.
Like, sorry?
Yeah.
Mark Cuban would have been good
Mark
for that.
Cuban.
Oh yes.
Mark
Yeah,
Cuban.
that's why I didn't pick that.
Yeah.
Presence. You know, some people go into a room, right? Then, like the air stops. Then everybody will look at this person. They kind
Obama.
of say, yeah. Yes, Obama.
Yes.
Or like I was thinking like maybe like Al Pacino in Godfather, that kind.
Yes, the aura.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Then the one that I wanted to pick that I really couldn't, you know, like Patrick Jane in what's that series called? Red Man, Red Hood, or don't know what. The Mentalist.
Mentalist. Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to be able to read like people's body language and like just sort of like decipher what they're thinking about.
There are some people that are very good at like body language.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's so funny though. Red mentalist.
No, because the villain is Big John, right?
killer.
Big John. Yeah.
Red John. Yes. Red John. Correct.
Big John or Red John,
yes.
I can't remember. Yeah, lah. This Jordan is a huge fan of the show, Mentalist. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That was an interesting job. But before we wrap it up, if you had to pick another team besides your own to vote for, who are you picking? I think I am picking Jin Young's team. Yeah. Brad Pitt, Ryan Reynolds, Stephen Hawking, Jason Momoa, and Fighting Like Bruce Lee.
Yes.
I'll pick Jin Young's team. Yeah.
I'm picking Jin Young's team because honestly, I really wanted to pick Ryan Reynolds and Brad Pitt, but
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's
I went for the
combo.
popular picks. Sick.
I'm picking Eldad's team.
Okay, interesting. The Tom Brady
I just
loves
keep imagining this person in the woods, right? Like long hair, then just bathing, then come out of the river. I just cannot get the image out of my head.
You know what? As long as that makes you happy too.
It's good.
Alec, what about you?
Wait a minute, what was your team again?
Henry Cavill, Chris Hemsworth,
Da
RDJ,
Vinci.
John Mayer, Leonardo
Yeah.
da Vinci.
Yeah, I'll pick him this one.
DJ.
Honestly, right, as a musician, right, the John Mayer one very
John
hard to
Mayer,
pass up.
yeah.
I appreciate it. It looks like the votings are quite split, I guess. Like
Yep.
we'll show,
Yep.
So we'll see whether this tallies off with the vote that's going to come out next week. Okay, this Friday, sorry. All right. That was our Creating a Perfect Man episode. Alright, that was our Creating a Perfect Man draft. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to get a thumbs up and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Friday, but at the same time also, if you're into football, we have the Football Kaki that drops every Wednesday with Eldad and Paul. And also, if you're into interesting, fun, trivial topics, we have the Kopi Bro Show that drops every Monday with myself, Brandon, Ti Yong, and Paul. It depends on the topic. We will rotate the second person that is on for the episode. But also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to go and vote for which team you think drafted the perfect man, please remember to head over to our Instagram every Friday at 12 p.m. to go and vote. Voting is only 24 hours, so you only have that short window on Friday, and then the next day, Saturday at 12 p.m. it closes. So go over to our Instagram page and remember to vote. Okay, we hope everyone is able to strive for perfection. That's the best transition I can come up for. But remember,
Keep warm because there's a draft coming.
man. Man.